Hey everybody, it's Ellie, and today we're back with baking. So, as you can tell from the thumbnail, hopefully, and the title, we are going to figure out how to make a box cake taste better than just a box cake. So, I've got my cousin Rebecca here today. Ta-da! This is her. She's gonna help me. It's not much helping involved. It's like a really easy technique, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can see what I'm doing, and then I will explain the steps as we go on. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna need is a big mixing bowl, and a whisk, and a cake mix. Those are the basic things that you need. I'm using this Betty Crocker butter pecan cake mix. You can kind of see it there. So on the back, at the top, it says I need a cup of water, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. And so we are going to defy the laws that they have given to us, saying that we have to use water, vegetable oil, and eggs. And we are going to just put the cake mix into the bag, into the bowl, sorry. And we are going to spice it up a little bit. Thank you. I will have Rebecca do the next part. So, it says 3 eggs. So, to make this thing even better, we're going to add 4. So, this makes the cake more moist and rich, and so that is a big part of it. So the more eggs you put in, and I don't mean to put like an entire dozen of eggs in this thing, but you add 1 or 2 more eggs depending upon how fluffy you want it to be, and that makes it even better. So that's the first step. And then once we've done that, and we see that it says a half a cup of vegetable oil, well, butter is much better in making cakes. So you're going to take a half a cup of butter instead, and you can melt it or you can soften it like I have, and it's very soft to the point where it will mix in very well. And we're going to put that in there as well. So substitute any kind of oil for butter. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to throw that away.
So then, if Rebecca wants to whisk that while I get my cup measurement. Okay. Now since we don't have any kind of other liquid in here, it's getting really sticky and hard to work with. Thank you. So instead of that 1 cup of water, we're going to use a cup of milk. And I admit that this tastes better when it's whole milk because that makes it a lot more rich. But I'm using 2% and it tastes just as good. I mean, if you want healthier, you'll go with something healthier than that. But if you want delicious, then go with like whole milk. And that is your best bet. So then, I'm just going to have Rebecca whisk this. And of course, before you do all this, like I'll explain in the beginning part, you want to, set your oven where it needs to be for whatever you're going to be doing. And since I don't feel like lining a cupcake tray, and I am all out of cupcake liners right now,
We shall make a cake.
we're making a sheet cake. And we're not going to frost it either, just for the purpose of this video. But it's going to be a 9x13 sheet cake. So then once you've mixed it, I mean, it should be a lot smoother than this is, and I'm going to mix it with my hand mixer. And just to make it less lumpy. But before I do that, I'm going to take vanilla extract and we're going to add a splash of that because that helps bring out whatever flavor your cake is. I mean, if you're making like a strawberry cake, you might want to skip this step and add something different. Or, you know, just either some kind of flavoring, but I think that for this specific purpose, the vanilla would taste really good in this butter pecan cake. So, can you stir that a little more, please? While I'm opening this very stubborn vanilla extract, or essence, depending upon where you live in the world. Oh, there's a difference. Or rather, not much of a difference. Okay. So now we're just going to add a small splash or a couple drops or whatever. It just depends. The more you add, the more it'll taste like vanilla. So if you're making a vanilla cake, boom, just add as much as you think is necessary. But again, don't go overboard on it because if you do, the flavor will be too, yes, please mix it. It'll be too much. It'll be too strong and overpowering. So now we've got our pan, and if you're making cupcakes, you're going to want to line your trays or spray them down. But for this purpose, or at least like, you know, grease and flour them. So since we're doing this sheet cake, I'm going to be using this Pam for baking. It's got flour in it. It smells like a freshly baked cookie too, I swear. But yeah, we're gonna grease our pan so it doesn't stick. And yeah, so there you go. If you don't use enough with this stuff, it sticks like you've never seen. There's, smell it. See it? It smells good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've got our pan all lined or whatever, you know what I mean, greased, pammed down, we're gonna take our batter and just put it in. So if you're making cupcakes, this is where you put them into the liner, obviously. And you just, I am using this silicone spatula to help get everything out, and I would recommend them over anything, but a spoon will work fine. It'll just take a long time to get it all out where you want it. And then what you're going to do once you get to this stage is you're going to take whatever you have and you're going to flatten this cake off. So you're going to smooth it out, level it, even it. And another way that you can do that, after you've done that, you're going to want to shake it from front to back and side to side, and then you want to tap it on the counter to get the air bubbles out. And yeah, so now we're going to put it in the oven. We're going to look at whatever chart they have set up and see how long we need to put it in there for. So for this sheet cake, we need it to be in there for 28 to 33 minutes. So about the middle of that would be 30 or 31. So we're going to do that. And then we'll check it at 30 minutes, and if it's not ready, we'll put it in for a few more, and then we'll be right back.
Why is the oven so hot?
Okay, everybody, so that is how our... I just realized this is inside out. Oh, God. Oh, my God, everything. I'll just leave this part in. Okay, everybody, so they came out exactly when they were supposed to, and Rebecca's under the counter now. She wants to come out or not to eat a piece of it. Ow! Karma! 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 Ow! Anyway, we're gonna try this cake and tell you whether or not it's better than what it would have been. It's a pretty good cake. We already ate like half of it.
Pac-Man!
So.
Pac-Man!
Oh.
Man.
I think it's really good. It's really moist, even though it's been sitting out all day. And, it's got really good flavor. So I say it came out pretty great, but you have to try it for yourself. Sorry. You'll have to try it for yourself, and if you do that, you should just let me know if it worked, or get mad at me because it didn't work or something. But I've done this before on all kinds of cakes, and I get better, I don't know, compliments out of the one altered than like the cake itself, like the regular cake. What? So, that is it for today, and I will talk to you guys next time. I would thank Rebecca for joining me, but no. So anyway, stay elegant, everybody.